Folks, good morning. Your future Mayor Funkston Meridian here. About to respond to a very serious issue that I saw last night while watching Channel 3 News, KFDX, Text Home as homepage. This might be a little bit longer than 5 minutes. I'll try to keep it quite concise. But folks, I was shocked when I heard about this budget meeting, and I was even more shocked that I was not invited to attend as a mayoral candidate to listen to this report on the city of Wichita Falls down. And folks, I will acknowledge that it has been publicized greatly in the magazine it's titled Oak Leaves, Potholes, Trash Collectors, and the 14 Greatest Cities in Wichita Falls. 17 people subscribed to this, and it did rate the city of Wichita Falls down as the second greatest city, I do believe, in the nation to live. And folks, I will applaud that is true. But folks, the budget meeting we had yesterday has me quite concerned. It looks like we have a shortfall of about $86 trillion on a budget of $487 trillion. And folks, we have to cut some places, cut some things, it looks like. And folks, as your mayor, I will not allow these type of things to happen because, folks, I think outside the box. It's what I do. And I have a solution for just about everything. And right now, I've got them written down. It's on a list. And we're just going to go right quick to some budget proposals and what I would do to fix that. The first on the list, and I don't know if these are in order of, best proposal or, oh crap, this is what we should do. But first on the list was closing the Lucy Park pool. Folks, that makes absolutely no sense. I mean, we should be investing in more water parks. I mean, think about how many years ago during the drought we bought Castaway Cove, folks, and it's been a mint maker. It makes like $17 a year. We could do the same thing for Lucy Park. Folks, we have to have Lucy Park. And here's what I propose, folks. The reason Lucy Park is not turning a profit is very simple. There is not a taxpayer-funded full-service hotel there. Folks, so as your mayor, I will do a study to build a full-service hotel next to the Lucy Park pool. It's solved. Problem solved right there. I've got it. Next, they're going to cut the summer camps. Cut the summer camps. We're 2 for 2 in taking care of our youth right there, folks. We are 2 for 2. Our low-income youth, we're going to take care of them by not giving them any place to go. And folks, I applaud that move, and sometimes you have to do that. But you know what, folks? There is not a full-service hotel next to the summer camps. I will fund a study and put a full-service hotel there. Very good. We're going to reduce staff. Folks, this is absolutely wondrous. And I don't know if you've noticed, but we have an assistant to the assistant to the assistant of the city manager who also has an assistant to the squirrel watcher. I mean, maybe we just need to make the squirrel watcher also watch the corn grow. I believe I'm all for that. But folks, right now, there is not a full service hotel, taxpayer funded, right next to the city offices. I will put that there, possibly, and it should improve efficiency, folks. That's my thing right there. Cutting summer track. Folks, we are 3 for 3 on not servicing our youth. And folks, I applaud that because there is nothing better with a child that has nothing to do. And I'm all for it. But you know what, folks? There is not a full service hotel next to all the tracks. So I will fund a study and I will possibly put I'm going to do it, folks. I will put a full service, taxpayer funded, full service hotel next to all the tracks. And folks, that right there is going to fix it. It's going to work for the K. Jägermeister Center, and it will work for all tracks. We're going to increase fire inspecting. Folks, this is absolutely genius. If you want a fire inspection sticker, it will cost you $18 trillion for somebody to walk in and say, you've been inspected. I see your 2 fire extinguishers, and I see you have a fire retardant suit right there in the closet. $8 trillion. Folks, I am all about that. And not only will I increase that fee yearly, but you must pay that fee daily. It will be a daily fee under a Funkston Meridian. And folks, let's see, we're going to use temporary services. I mean, folks, because I applaud that, because my motto, excellence and inefficiency, continued, well, definitely, I will meet that mandate. by using temporary services, folks. I mean, we don't want somebody that's been in that job all the time being efficient. Let's have somebody new there every day. Folks, I am for that. And you know what, folks? I don't believe there's a full service taxpayer funded hotel next to the temporary service. So I will put one there. Folks, this one right here is absolutely wonderful. I am all for cutting library staff. I mean, folks, let's be realistic here. How many of y'all go to the library? I mean, I go there a couple of times a year to get books and stuff, and I read, but I have an IQ of 72. I am a genius. So let's be honest. We don't need to pay somebody to be in the library. I mean, that's something the number one. That's something like the number 7 or 8 best city in America does. We're number 2. I mean, we might drop to number 3 if we don't do that. So let's go ahead and fire all the library staff. I am all for that. But you know what, folks? We could do that, but let's think about this. Is there a full-service, taxpayer-funded hotel next to the library? I don't think so. Think about that, folks. Absolutely genius. That's why I'm going to be your man. That's why I'm going to be such a great one. Listen, the fire training right now. We have people that we train to fire our firefighters. Folks, Vernon College has said that we will do that for y'all at an increased cost of $17 trillion. Folks, I think that is absolutely wonderful. Let's do away with our fire training course. We do not need firefighters training the kids, folks. We need an actual professor doing that from Vernon College. And it's going to be just a slight increase in cost, I'm sure, but let's go ahead and do that. And folks, let's think about this. Is there a full service hotel next to the fire training Vernon College place? Let's put one there. That will increase the efficiency right there, folks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Highway mowing. Folks, we spend approximately probably $384 trillion mowing our streets outside the highways all around. The state of Texas, I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anybody. The state of Tejas does that at a cost. I mean, they do that like twice a year, folks. And with all during the drought, I mean, folks, that was fine because, I mean, just think about this. During the drought, the city of Wichita Falls was charging us a stormwater fee. And there was no stormwater, but we still paid it. We still paid it, folks. So we also mowed the grass during those years of drought. We mowed the grass all the time. And folks, we're continuing to do so. And we're offering that service to the state of Tejas that does not need to be done. And I will cut that. I will cut that. And so if your children are out on the side of the road and you ever have to go tinkle and you can't make it to the loo, you just jump out there and you can hide in the grass. I believe it's a wonderful idea. I believe it's a wonderful idea. And folks, they're looking at closing Weeks Park Tennis Center. Folks, I have absolutely no idea what Weeks Park Tennis Center is, so I'm not going to comment on it. But if it's anything like the Champions Golf Course, which I think it's probably in that area, folks, I mean, if we're going to close the tennis center, you've got to look at also closing the golf course. But then again, you have to think about this. Is there a full-service, taxpayer-funded hotel next to Weeks Park Tennis Center and Weeks Park Golf Course? Folks, I will put a fully serviced, taxpayer-funded hotel right there. And all our problems are going to be fixed, folks. All of our problems are going to be fixed. I mean, think about it. None of these places that they're looking at closing have full-service, taxpayer-funded hotels. I mean, folks, that is why I'm going to be such a great mayor. I'm going to increase the excellence and inefficiency of our city of Wichita Falls down. And folks, if I can, I mean, I will be honest with you, folks. If I have to cut the programs, what I will look at doing is I will cut all services to the youths of the city of Wichita Falls down because, folks, they don't pay taxes. They don't. So sometimes you have to do what you have to do. But I think my ideas of full-service hotels at all these different places, I think they're wonderful. Folks, this went just a little bit over. It's almost 10 minutes. I do apologize, but something this magnanimous, I mean, you can't just get stuff done in a 5-minute video. So, folks, I'm going to do many more today. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered from Mr. Lance Hooper, from Wichita Willie, from William Dunkelmeister, Heidelberger, Flashtakti. All of those need to be answered, and I shall be doing that later on today. Your future mayor, Tungsten Meridian, have a good day.